Hello, grade 5. How are you? Today we're gonna start our first lesson in term 1. This is unit 1, lesson 2. Okay, what the name of our lesson today? Our nation's resources. Okay, let's start. Listen, guys, first of all, I want to introduce what the meaning of resources. Resources means materials or stuff we use. Anything you use, okay, is called resource. So resources means materials we use. Any stuff we use is called resources. Okay. We have many kinds of resources. Number one, renewable resources. What the meaning of renewable resources? Renewable resources means the resources that can be replaced by others. Okay, again, what the meaning of renewable resources? Renewable resources means that resources that can be replaced or renewed by other resources. Like what? For example, guys, the examples like the trees. Now the trees is considered as a renewable resource. Why? Because now we planted a tree and then we take the seeds of the trees and then we plant another tree and then another one and another one. So we're gonna plant till the end of the world, right? So the trees is considered as a renewable resource. Why? Because if we use one tree, of course we're gonna plant another one. So the trees is or are considered as one of the renewable resources. Okay, okay. How we use the trees? You know that we make use of the trees by using the wood, and we use wood in many things, in making papers, in making furnitures like beds, chairs, doors, windows, and a lot of wood uses. Okay. After that, fisheries. Fisheries here means a place where many fish are caught. What the meaning of fisheries? Fisheries means a place where many fish are caught. Okay. You know that fisheries also is an example of renewable resource. Why? Because you know that fish produce the fish eggs, and the fish eggs started to hatch and grow again and so on. Okay, it's a cycle. So we have fish till the end of the world also. So now fish and trees are examples of renewable resources. Why? Because these resources are renewable, or these resources can be replaced by other resources. This is the first type. The second type is non-renewable resources. What the meaning of non? It's the same but the difference, okay? Here I say renewable, so it can be replaced. I said non-renewable. It means cannot be replaced. So non-renewable resources means the resources that cannot be replaced. What the meaning of that? It means that those kinds of resources, if they are finished, we can't make other resources from them again. Finished. Okay? So here, meaning means the resources that cannot be replaced. Like what examples? We have two examples of non-renewable resources: the minerals and fossil fuels. Okay? Minerals and fossil fuels. Minerals like what? Minerals like all metals in our life: iron ore, copper, silver, gold, nickel. These are called minerals. Okay, what about fossil fuels? Fossil fuels, guys, like oil, natural gas, okay, and coal. You know coal, this black substance we use in heating, for example, and in running some machines. And oil, like this petrol we use to run cars. And natural gas, also we use it to run the ovens at homes and sometimes in running the cars. So now here we have two examples of non-renewable resources, okay? Minerals and fossil fuels. Minerals and fossil fuels. And both guys, we use them to get energy, okay? To get energy. You know that we use, as I told you, we use oil, for example, to run cars, to run some machines, and also the natural gas to run cars, run ovens, and run some machines. So to heat homes, for example, the coal, this black substance, we use it to run some machines in factories, or at home, like heaters. Okay, so to heat homes, to run cars, okay, to cook food. So all of these are the uses of the fossil fuel. And the minerals, there are many uses of minerals. I use iron ore to make many stuff. Many machines are made out of iron ore. Silver and nickel and gold. Okay, make these accessories. Many things are made out of gold and silver. Okay, this is the non-renewable resource. Let's move to the third type, flow resources. Flow resources like what? Flow resources, we have only three resources: wind, sunlight, water. Okay, we use wind, guys, when it's flowing to run a special kinds of machine. This machine is called windmill. Okay, so this machine, when the wind is blowing, it produces electricity. What else? The sunlight. The sunlight, when the sun is shining, it helps in running special panels. These panels produce electricity. And water. You know, guys, water, when the waves are strong, so it helps in running special turbines also to produce electricity. So now the flow resources like wind, sunlight, water, and all of the three resources produce, or we use them to produce electricity. And you know that we use electricity in many ways, okay, in running all the machines in our homes and in our life. Okay, one of you will ask me, Mrs. Mayeda, why we don't consider the sunlight and water and wind as renewable resources? Because now every day the sun is shining, right? Okay, every day sometimes the sun is shining, but not every day, guys. We have sunlight, wind, and water till the end of the world. Okay, no problem. And they are replaced also. Okay, no problem. But we use them in a specific time. When I use the sun to run electricity by using this special panel, only while it's shining in the morning. That's it. We have sun at night? No. Okay, we don't have sun at night. Okay, the wind. When the weather is windy, so I can use the wind. Also, when the waves are strong, I can use it to run the water turbines. So I use them only in specific times, not all the times. Okay, I use them in a specific time, not all the time I can use them. These are the capital resources. These are the flow resources. I'm sorry. So the flow resources like sunlight, like wind, like water, I use them only in a specific time to produce electricity. Not every day. It's windy day. No, sometimes it's sunny day. Sometimes it's rainy day. So I use the wind only in a specific days. Okay, or on a specific day. Okay, to produce electricity, of course. The next type is capital resources. Okay, the capital resources, what the meaning of capital resources here? Capital resources, guys, means any tool, any machine, any building. Again, what the meaning of capital resources? Any tool, any machine, any building. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, for example, now we know how we got peanut butter. You know that peanut butter, we need peanut to make peanut butter, right? So to plant peanut, I need soil, I need water, and I need the seeds of peanut and the sunlight, and then I start to plant the peanut. Finally, I have peanut. Okay. After that, now there are tractors, of course, to we use it while farming or while planting. After that, there are some cars that transfer the peanut to the factories, okay? And then there are some machines we use inside the factories to change the peanut into peanut butter, right? So now the machines inside the factory, the tractors we use while farming, the cars, okay, that we use to transfer the peanut to the factories, the machines, the ovens inside the factories, all of these tools and machines and buildings, the factory itself, are considered as capital resources. Okay, so now if I find any tool, any machine, any building I use to produce anything, so this tool or this machine or this building is considered as capital resource. So now to make peanut butter, okay, I need first some tractors while farming the peanut. Number two, I need cars to transfer the peanut to the factory. The factory itself, the building of the factory, the machines and the ovens inside the factory, all of these things are considered as capital resources. Okay? The next part, the human resources. From its name, guys, human. Okay? So human means people. So what I mean by human resources means the person with his skill, with his knowledge, with his language, with his religion. Okay? So when I say human resources, it means the people. What the meaning of human resources? The people. Okay? So now human resources means a person, his skill, his language, his knowledge, he or she, of course, brings to a job. So now the farmers are human resources, okay? Teachers are human resources. The factory workers are human resources. The workers who invented the machines are human resources. The workers who run the machines are human resources. The workers who design labels on jars of peanut butter are human resources. Okay, so all of those people, any people you find work, is a human resource. Okay, let's move to the next point. Number one is scarcity. Now, guys, these are here we have in this lesson three important terms. Number one, or the first definition we have today, is scarcity. What the meaning of scarcity is? Scarcity means not having as much of something as people would like. Again, what the meaning of scarcity? Look, scarcity means not having as much of something, as much of something. Now, if you don't have too much amount of something, it means that you have scarcity. Okay, if you don't have, for example, if you don't have enough notebooks for your school year, okay, so it means that you have scarcity in notebooks. If you don't have, for example, um, enough money to buy clothes, for example, that you need, it means that you have scarcity in money. For example, if you wanna invite your friends, okay, to your birthday party, but your mother don't bring enough cakes, okay, so now it means you have scarcity in cakes. Okay, guys, so scarcity means not having as much of something. If you don't have much amount of something you need, it means that you have scarcity. Okay, the next point, opportunity cost. What the meaning of opportunity cost? Opportunity, by the way, means chance. Okay, so when I say opportunity cost, it means the thing you give up or leave. Give up means leave. When I say I give up, it means I leave something. Okay, to buy or to have something else. To have something else. What the meaning of that? Listen, guys. Now Mrs. Mayeda wants to buy a map and a marker. Now I need map and a marker. But I don't have too much money to buy both. Because I have a scarcity in money, okay? I have a scarcity in money. It means that I don't have enough money. So I have to choose only one thing. I have to choose the map or the marker. So I decide to have the map. And then I leave the marker. I said next time when I got enough money, I'm gonna buy the marker. The marker that I left to buy the map, that marker is called opportunity cost. I said opportunity cost means what? It means the thing that you give up. It means that you leave. Why you leave? To have something else. Now I leave the marker, okay? I don't buy the marker. So the marker now is opportunity cost, okay? And I bought the map. Why, Mrs. Mayada, you leave the marker? Because I have a scarcity in money, because I don't have enough money, okay? So you differentiate between scarcity and opportunity cost. Scarcity means not having as much of something. It means you don't have enough amount of this of something. But opportunity cost means the thing you leave, the thing you give up to have something else. Okay. Now, Mrs. Mayada, any solution for that? Yes. There, this has happened in resources, by the way, guys. Sometimes you find that some countries have a scarcity in resources, have a scarcity in gold, have a scarcity in iron ore, have a scarcity in coal, have a scarcity in oil, in natural gas. Okay, so now if some countries have a scarcity, okay, it means not having too much of one resource. What this country has to do, the country, guys, there is one way to make the balance between the need and the practice. Okay, so now the country has to practice conservation. What the meaning of conservation? Conservation means the protection and wise use of natural resources. What the meaning of conservation? It means the wise use. What the meaning of that? It means that now, for example, Mrs. Mayada have a scarcity in money, so she has to protect her money, to not waste money anytime and everywhere. No, she has, okay, to make wise use of money. It means what wise use of money? It means that I have to save my money. I buy only the important things, but the things that I feel it's not important, so I no, I leave it. Okay? This is the means of conservation. It means I make wise use. I don't waste the resources. I don't waste the money I have. Okay? So now if we speak about the resources, so each one has to protect the resources he has. Now, for example, the electricity at your home, it's one kind of the resources we got. So now we have to protect, to make wise use of electricity. For example, turning off lights in the rooms that we don't stay in. Okay, turn off machines that we don't use. Okay, for example, for the fish, we have to don't throw rubbish and throw waste in oceans and in sea, okay, to protect the fish or the fisheries. For example, we don't have to harm the soil because we use soil in farming and in planting. Okay, what else? We have to make recycling, okay, to the stuff we use, so we don't make it again and use or make extra use of the machines and electricity and so on, all of this stuff to produce other stuff we need. So now, guys, we don't harm, we have to not harm the land, okay, when mining, when planting. We can make national parks to protect plants and animals, okay. We can use containers that can be recycled. We have to turn off lights all the time. We have to not waste water and electricity. For example, the papers, okay, you know that papers is one of the resources we got out of wood. So now we can write on both sides of paper, for example, okay, and we discussed all of the ways of conservation or what we have to do to protect our resources. You can check the pictures I posted on SMS, okay? So it will help you in understanding the difference between the the five types of resources we have. And if you have any question, contact me anytime. Thank you, grade 5, and goodbye.